It is coming up on 6/16 on this Monday night. It is already Monday. Jessica's here.
Yes.
Got a lot to tell us about tonight. Hey there.
Hey there, guys. Yeah, Monday it is, and Sunday's snow is gone, but we are going to be dealing with it for quite some time. Here's a look at some of those totals that have come in. 14.8 inches, the highest total we've seen out towards Canton. We had 14 for areas like Aurora, West Salem, over 13 for Kent and Shelby, and still plenty of areas coming in with over a foot. Middleburg Heights, Russell Center, Alliance out towards Newton Falls. So a lot of heavy snow out there. It's come to an end, but we're still going to deal with the lingering effects because of how cold we're going to be going forward. We've had a lot of questions and comments and concerns about how does this compare to that blizzard of 1978. Mark Johnson, great comparison here. He made the graphic. 7.6 inches of snow yesterday at Hopkins. Winds only gusted to about 20 miles per hour. That wind was very tame for this kind of situation. Compare that to the blizzard of 78. They got 20 inches of snow and winds to 85 miles per hour, which is almost hurricane strength wind. So all of that combined to create a very different scenario back in 78. So not blizzard conditions, but still a very snowy Sunday. And we did have a little bit of lingering lake effect out there earlier today. A lot of that has come to an end. Roads are overall starting to look better, especially our main roads are pretty passable at this point. Traffic is looking pretty good heading into the evening hours. Obviously, it's going to be a while before some of those back roads, side roads, parking lots, things like that can really get cleaned up very well. We did add a little bit of that lake effect. That's been tapering off considerably over the last couple of hours. So we're going to work on drying out as we get into the rest of the overnight hours. We do have a system off to our northwest. Quick little clipper system that's going to be moving in. That's actually going to change our wind direction a little bit. We had that wind direction coming in from the lakes. It's shifting around. It's going to come more from the south tonight. That clipper system is going to reinforce some cold air for us for the rest of the week. It's also going to give us a chance for some additional snow tomorrow and get our winds to be a little bit stronger. So it's going to do quite a bit for us. We're going to keep weather impact alerts for the rest of the week. We've got some snow potential for tomorrow, and we're also just going to have some frigid temperatures that are going to stick with us all week long at this point. So do what you can to protect your home, especially your pipes. School closures are certainly going to be a possibility over the next couple of days. So kind of have that backup plan in mind for childcare. Keep an eye on your house, your car, things like that don't always do well with the cold. I mentioned those winds are going to shift around. We're going to get more of a southerly component to that wind as we go through tonight, but those winds are going to be increasing as well. So we'll have gusts over 30 miles per hour later tonight and into the day on Tuesday. So all of that snow that fell nicely yesterday with no wind to blow it around, we're going to start to blow things around a little bit. So some blowing, drifting snow certainly going to be possible as those winds crank up. We'll look at that National Design Mart hour-by-hour forecast. Again, we are dry for much of tonight, drier at least, just a couple of flakes flying here and there. We will track one brief chance for some snow early tomorrow morning, but the bigger concern tomorrow morning is going to be the wind chills. Those wind chills are going to be well into the negative teens and possibly even colder as we still have some gusts near 30 miles per hour. So that could also mean some blowing and drifting snow for that morning commute, and that's going to continue to be a possibility through the day. Temperatures are going to struggle in the teens. We are going to watch the second half of the day as we get some bands of snow to set up. We could have some bursts of heavier snow in there, and especially with the wind being strong, some low visibility and the possibility of some more blowing and drifting snow for that evening commute is not going to be out of the question at all. That snow does taper off through the evening and overnight, and then that chill really sets in heading into Wednesday morning. Air temperatures likely to be in the negatives, wind chills in the negative 20s for many areas Wednesday morning. So again, we're going to keep those weather impact alerts mostly through Friday at this point with that Union Home Mortgage forecast. Air temperatures continue just in the lower to mid-teens for the rest of the week. Overnight lows are going to be near and even below zero, well below zero when you factor in the wind. Chance for a couple of brief flakes on Thursday. Otherwise, we're looking mostly dry. We are watching a system for the weekend right now. Looks to be a problem for the East Coast, but we'll keep some eyes on it and hopefully at least break 20 degrees as we head into February.